Hey YouTubers, it's Fox, and time for a D&D recap. So, the first thing I'm going to say at the very beginning of this video, someone actually, left. They're not going to be playing anymore, but that's okay. It was the Hedge Witch that left, which is okay. But, so what happened was, first they, went over to the area that was completely dark, where not even dark vision could pierce it because it was supernaturally dark. And the first thing that I asked the party was to tell me what all the characters were thinking, because one of the enemy in this room could actually read their minds. And most of the people was normal except for Leviticus. Said that his character was thinking of porn, and Inazuma's character was thinking of beer. So Inazuma was the one that was picked to try to get mind controlled. Didn't work, because he made the save. And then they started going in to fight the whatchamacallit, the Darkstalker in this room. And that went off pretty well. Two people actually set off two traps in here, but made the reflex save to dodge it. So, and then what else happened? I'm trying to think. He also moving that up so that you could probably hear me better. But then what happened was, after they killed him and got his loot, which one of the items was the Helm of Telepathy, which went to the Barbarian for some reason, and some other gear, not much importance. And then they went over to the next room, which had two keys to unlock it, which each area already had a key to, so that they can unlock it. And they go in. By the way, the only people that are here are Leviticus, Lola, Inazuma, Blackstrider, and Smurferin. Lola left after the battle, so they basically walk into this room and see a cleric on the other end of it. And as soon as they walk in, he puts his hands to the ground and starts summoning skeletons from the ground. And so he summons a total of 24 skeletons, level 2. And they start taking them down one by one. And basically, let's just start peeling through the defenses, and eventually, after the rogue's hawk has picked up a few of the skeletons by grappling, and by Leviticus burning some of them, eventually Lola just stands there and channels once, to killing every single skeleton. And then the cleric just stands in the middle going, "I hate you." And then once again, once again, the rogue just goes, crits the cleric, killing it instantly. Because he's kind of a douche like that. But, yeah, I'm trying to think what else. But, yeah, and the loot that he dropped was, I don't think it was anything big. But there was also a vault behind this room where they found stuff like Bag of Holding, Vicious Sword +1, which does 2d6 extra damage, but it also does 1d6 to the user. Let's see what else. Anywho, yeah, I think that was it. Oh, and braces of armor +5. And then, after all this, basically, as soon as, basically the last round for the cleric alive, Alistair just walks in and is like, "What'd I miss?" And we're basically going, everything. Basically, he walks in at the last minute and then doesn't even get to do anything, when he could have been very useful at the beginning of this fight to blow up some skeletons. But anywho, let's see. So yeah, and then there's just a little bit more storyline when they go back. Basically, they found 10 more journals of written dark folk, but they go back and the wizard basically goes, "Well, I have some bad news for you," and tells them like these guys are hiring random assassins to kill adventurers, the party, and doesn't really specify what their plans are, but they seem to be going to Steel City, so that's their next destination, which they head to. They make it in 2 days, and they're invited or introduced by a guy named Drexel, and he tells them about the Colosseum battles that are happening here, and people are thinking of joining it. And then the rogue notices that there are sneaky figures following him. One of them walks up to him and says, asks basically if they're going to, oh, I forgot to mention, when they were back in the other town, Inazuma the rogue basically went into town holding up the 2 heads and told of basically a epic journey through the Rurik mines, and people are impressed with him. His fame is going up exponentially. He does the same thing in this town. People are actually a little afraid of him now, so now he has bad rep. Kind of evened him out. But, so yeah, and then there's the shady figures that walk up to him, and oh, I forgot to also mention, Leviticus had bought loaded dice, gave them to Blackstrider, and Blackstrider's just going to random pubs, cheating people out of their money, which is hilarious. I allowed him to do it because why not? And anyway, they so they go through, and oh, what was it? They get what's it called? Yeah, the sneaky person. That's where I was. Man, I lose track of things easily. Basically, the guy goes, hello, are you basically asking them if they're going to join the Coliseum battles. Alistair asks for the rules, which are just basically no killing characters on purpose, no cooing, and no stealing the items if the person has died or fallen unconscious. It'll get your group permanently banned from the Coliseum battles. But oh, and Inazuma keeps basically going, get fucked on, for some reason, whenever he tells his stories, because he was saying that in his fights. So yeah, I think that's everything. So I'll see you guys next time. Probably for some Dark Cloud, and I hope you'd enjoy. See you guys then.